back to RTV at Real2Revision.com. My name is Chad, and in this video we're going to be going over the Media Manager. Now, to get to the Media Manager, there's a couple ways here. One of them is from within a project. So if you go to Projects and you click on one of your projects and open it up, you'll start at the Information tab, and you just have to simply click Media Manager right here. The next location is if you're inside an order. Right up here, you're going to see the ability to view projects. I'll take you to the project route. But if you just click Upload Images, it will take you directly to your Media Manager to upload your images. As that is what the Media Manager is for. It is for uploading your stills and videos and panos, as well as adding external media, as you can see right here with this button here. External media being anything from embeds to URL links such as YouTube or Vimeo. Now to get started, we'll just work at the top here and then work our way down. So essentially you see some toggles here. We have details, labels, attributes, and smart titles. So these first three are essentially for hiding things and making them visible. So if we start toggling these off, you'll see that certain areas start collapsing. And then now you just see the thumbnails for your scenes. So it makes it easier for being able to move scenes around once you've done that. Just keep in mind, if you do move anything around or change any names, definitely be sure to hit save. Now to demonstrate the smart titles, we go down here and we clear out a name and we start typing something like kitchen. It's going to populate some ideas or some options you can simply click, and those will load right in there. You start typing bed, bedroom, and so on and so forth. So that's essentially what the smart titles is doing here. I'm going to go ahead and turn these back on, and we'll continue on. So right here at the top portion of this bar here, you'll see where it says media, and there is 16 of 100 scenes for this particular project, 100 being the total number of scenes you can have inside of your project. You can increase that by clicking here, and there will be a slight charge for that. That will come from your wallet, as well as the max video time, which starts at 5 minutes. But if you do need more time for that, you can also click that here, and that will additionally come from your wallet as an additional expense. One thing to note is if you find in the future where you're trying to upload a video and it is failing, and let's say you've already uploaded some previous videos, it's possible that the video you're trying to upload may be taking you past the total 5-minute mark. So just keep that in mind. If you're not sure why a video is not uploading after you've already uploaded a couple more, it's probably because it's just taking you beyond your limit. So you will need to increase that or adjust things from there. Next, you have Enable 4K. If you are looking to play back in 4K resolution from the property website or virtual tour, you will need to make sure this is enabled first before uploading your 4K content. Otherwise, if you drag it in right now or click upload or such, prior to doing so, it will automatically be converted to 1080p, and there's no going backwards after that. So you would essentially have to come back, enable this anyways, and then re-upload your content, and then it will be captured as 4K at that point. And there is a charge for this as well, as all of these will pull from your wallet. Right here you see total duration. This is the amount of time, essentially, that the virtual tour will take to play, given the scene duration for each one of these in combination to the video length that you upload. So this is your total playback length of your virtual tour. And then clearly, as you can see here, this gives a message letting you know everything is okay and has been saved and you can leave. But if you do make any changes, it will change colors and let you know. It's always a good practice to hit save before leaving this area if you have made any changes. Down below that, we have upload strip settings, image upload settings, and video upload settings. All of these, again, will need to be enabled or disabled depending on what you need prior to uploading your content, as once these are on, then it will know to perform that action as you are uploading it. If you upload it prior, it won't know it was supposed to do that. So just keep that in mind. So if you are trying to upload a still or multiple stills that have numbers in them and you want to make sure those are cleared out from the title here, then you want to enable this right here. And just as an example, I'm going to go ahead and drag in this, which has a variety of numbers inside of it. But we will see as it's uploaded, I scroll down, it removed the numbers right at the end. Kind of as you can see right here, there's numbers, but because we had that toggle on, it automatically took them out of the title. Now the same goes for obviously special characters, and you can even specify a specific character you want to make sure is removed. Under image upload settings, you have My Size, which is designed to upload pre-optimized images for the tour player. And if you come to the help section, you can see the specifications we have here under the Media Manager overview. Next, there's a drop down here for detecting the type of media that you're bringing in. Currently, it is set to auto detect, but you can manually set it so that if you are uploading images and you know they're stills, then they will be seen as stills. But this does a really good job at detecting what is what typically when you upload. So as I upload a still image, it automatically identifies it as a still after it's been uploaded. If it does make a mistake, you can always come through and select from the drop-down and choose the appropriate option. Then under the video upload settings, you have strip audio, which should be fairly obvious. If you upload a video that has audio to it and you don't want the audio attached, go ahead and make sure this is enabled first. And lastly, in this line, if you're uploading whether a normal video or a 360 video, you can specify that here. Typically, you're probably doing normal videos, so I imagine it'll be on that. But if you do have a 360 video, be sure to select that first before uploading. In the next line, we have actions here. And here we have upload specifications. If you click here, it'll give you a little helpful window with different sizing recommendations for stills and your media. If you click upload, this will simply bring up a window to choose from inside of your device to upload images and select from, rather than dragging and dropping. Here, if you click import, you can import from a variety of areas such as Kubicasa, Dropbox, Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, and SmugMug. Next, you have add external media, which this will let you input your URLs such as YouTube or Vimeo, or even Matterport, or embed codes. And then you can give it a name here as well and set the duration, as well as the scene progression. So let's go ahead and do an example here. So I'm just gonna put in a YouTube URL. We're gonna leave all this as is. I'm gonna paste in this URL here and hit save. Now if we scroll down, we're gonna notice that it will have the thumbnail like this. It'll say external media. And if you double click here, come to the scene editor section, and you can even change the thumbnail by uploading a different image. But for now, we're going to leave it as is, and I'm going to show you what this looks like on the property website real quick. Okay, so we just loaded the property website. If we scroll down now, and we get to that section, see there's the virtual tour, the floor plan, and then that external media actually loads in its own window. So you see the title I gave it, YouTube. So that's where you can change the name of it, of how it's displayed here. And then clearly the ability to play this right from here. Next, we have the auto name feature. So if we click here, we're able to essentially strip out different aspects of the titles across either all of these categories or independent categories. You can toggle them on or off. So let's say we leave them at all here, and we want to empty the title. We want to add scene at the front, and maybe we want to add the scene number as well. So let's go ahead and set it like that and hit apply. And just like that, you can see how it says scene, the numbers follow, and it automatically applies that to all of them. So once you're set, make sure you hit save, and now those are applied. Here we have bulk edit. We go ahead and click this. You have the ability to select multiple, all of them, or individual ones. So if you want to unselect everything, you can click on all scenes, and then let's just go ahead and try still photos. Click next. Right here, you'll see advanced settings. If you click this, it's going to expand the side menu here. And changing all of these settings within here is going to change everything in your media manager that is a still photo. So anything classified as still photo, and you change the settings here, it's going to change them. And here we have speed. So if we wanted to change the duration that the stills are visible for during the virtual tour, we can set that here. So let's say we wanted to set this at 8 seconds per still, then we can go ahead and do that and it will change all of them. Now for the Ken Burns, if you're not familiar with the Ken Burns, essentially that is the movement that is automatically applied to all the stills and such. And you can change how that will look, whether you're essentially doing no change, obviously, or if you want to just disable the Ken Burns randomization, have small movements, medium, or large. You can set certain toggles on or off for all of them. And right at the top, if you need to change the still photo to one of the other options, like essentially, let's say it's already as a still photo, but you want to change all of them to a different option for some reason, you can do that as well, and it will change all of them. But we're going to leave that as is. But just for an example, we'll just go ahead and turn off Show on Branded Tour, and then we'll hit Apply. As you can see, all of these toggles are now off for stills. If we scroll down a little bit further, you can see right where we got to the 360 spherical, it is still on. Next, you can see delete. So that's pretty simple. You click on something and you hit delete. And just like that, you've deleted the media from here. You can select one, hit the control key and hold that down and select multiple and also hit delete. You can click one, hold the shift and click another position and it'll select everything in between. And you also can just click delete on each individual scene here. As far as filtering goes, we have all, panoramas, still photos, and videos. But as you can see, there are no videos in my project here. Along the sides here, if you need to zoom in or out of your scenes, essentially making them larger, you can do that here. One handy thing to do is turn off all these toggles and then use the zoom feature so you can see more, but we'll bring it back. But that is it for the Media Manager overview. We will make an additional video touching more on the scene editor and how that ties into the Media Manager. But until then, thank you for watching.